All right. So this is it. Let's get it. It's time to see Drunk Cave. Hey, yo, what? And there's my special guy. Hey, buddy.
Taking this commission was truly the worst decision ever.
Oh, what's the matter, bud? Oh, no. Whoops. So, chat, I didn't see the text. But, apparently, Hayden had already fed Ryuji. So the boy got, oh
no.
Yeah. He finessed you? Yeah. Hold on. All right. Second dinner.
Oh, hey. I wasn't expecting to run into you here.
Yeah, it was good.
Actually, while we're on that, what are you doing here at the tavern? Don't listen to anyone who says that drinking is an elegant pastime. It's no good for your health.
I followed you here. I saw you arguing with someone just now. I don't remember what the correct answer is to change our path, so I'm just gonna say this.
So you saw that, did you? Ugh, I thought I was in the clear. Anyway, thanks for looking out for me. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. Stress is
I have to skip it so we can get to the part that we haven't seen.
Boss, I'll have a glass of wine. Same as last time. Do you want something too? I'll put it on my tab.
Oh, good old Cave.
Wine and a glass of juice coming right
Yeah,
up.
I'll have some juice. I'll have some juice.
I know you're already keeping a secret from me, but if you could add this one to the list as well, I'd really appreciate it. Arguing with a client is not a good look for me. If word gets out, that guy though, what was he even going on about? All those ridiculous demands of his? He's just a blabbering fool trying to act like a know-it-all.
Cave seems a lot more honest after he's had some wine.
Please, boss.
Oh.
You've got it, sir.
It really is every other day that you'd run into a client who knows nothing about construction requirements.
Nothing
or
of the
architectural
arts!
Style.
He's gonna
Perhaps
ruin the
getting
vision.
Used to this just means that I've grown numb to
Later,
it.
Neil's banner.
I've worked on so many projects since graduation. I would spend a lot. I suppose.
What was
though,
the
that
answers
all of
that
this
changes?
makes for a
Here's your drink.
We've already done all this,
Boss?
chat, so if you're like, why are you skipping? We've done it.
Really, my friend? Anyway, I don't know about art, but I do know that I'm interested in business. And some patron...
What do you think?
All right. Art is something that resonates with the masses, something that embodies the creator's efforts and dedication. What changes the order? I got the ending where Kaveh, Sino, Tainari, and Alhaitham are all sitting around the table. It's not this one. This one doesn't matter.
No worries.
Hey,
It's just an offhand question.
Panda to Dread, Dan to Red. Thank you for the
It's been
sub one.
bothering me for a while.
Kaveh still looks dejected. Simple suggestion. Is this the one that changes it? I'll help you convince the client to come to your side. Okay. I think it's this one. Because we did this one, I think. We're gonna say this one. We're gonna go this one.
Thanks for offering, but you've seen how he is. He's not going to listen to anything I say. He understands nothing about my design. And all the suggestions he made were as if he just wanted to mock me.
If you can convince even him to see your point of view.
You mean, if I managed to get him to see things my way, then this project would also gain recognition from many people?
Yes! Like Alhaitham.
Point.
I mean, like others.
Let's hear him out one more time, then. Time to get going. I know where we'd be able to find the guy.
All right,
There's
let's
no
go
time to
find this
waste.
guy.
The wine can wait until another time. I'll go take care of the bill.
Oh boy. We didn't get the drunk ending? Damn. So what's the point? How far away? That Port Ormos? Hey! Hey! Wait a minute. Is that Pot Plant Man? No way. No way. No way.
Kaveh, what are you doing here?
Okay, for a second I thought stories were colliding. Damn, Ben, I knew it. I, for a second, thought this was the same man from Kaya's hangout who wore the fez that looked just like a pot plant. The pot of a plant.
I've changed my mind. I was overreacting earlier. Can we try discussing the
Is there
project
any
some
advice I
more?
should follow? Don't take it too seriously. Have fun with it. And yeah, you know, that's it.
My apologies as well. Now that I think about it, some of my requests were indeed a bit unreasonable.
Good, finally.
If I choose you to create the design for my project, I should have a bit more faith in your vision.
Secret ending, Kaveh goes to rehab. True secret ending. It was all a lie. And this entire hangout wasn't even real. It was all in Kaveh's mind because he just got too fucking drunk, man. The Traveler isn't even real.
Thank you for understanding. Mutual trust is the basis for good communication. Now that we've got that out of the way,
Wasted.
I think we can have a more productive conversation. To be perfectly honest, your commission request has been the most peculiar one I've ever received. Even now, I still know nothing about the building's intended purpose. All I know is that you want to build something in the desert for public use.
And for...
I am aware that overly specific requests will restrain the architect's artistic freedom. However, knowing nothing about the intended purpose of the building also means I have no idea if I'm on the right track.
Chad, if you're ever going to commission someone, make sure you know what you want.
I've produced several draft proposals for you to choose from, and you've rejected every single one. If we don't get on the same page, it could be a decade before we can finally break ground on this project.
Yes, I've given this some thought already. I think we can go with the general direction of the latest proposal that you just showed me.
Oh,
It's just...
it's just...
Just what?
Putting the building design aside, can we get some less expensive materials for the floor tiles? Yeah, I know someone in the business, and the red bricks he sells can go for pretty cheap.
So now you're trying to ruin my material?
And the timber here as well. We should be able to find some substitutes.
Oh, so now you're cheap.
Please give me a moment. My head's starting to hurt again. Just please hold on for a second.
Let me get this straight. You want me, the extravagant Kaveh, to cheapen for your vision? Disgusting.
So, let me get this straight. You want to reduce the cost of the project, right? But if we implement your suggestions, then I'm afraid we have to scrap the entire design. Architectural design cannot be neatly split into discrete parts. Any change to one part of the design will affect the
Hey,
quality
mocha
of the whole
pancakes,
thing.
think of the five gifted.
I decided to utilize high-end timber for this section because the weight-bearing structure requires the supporting materials to be durable and strong.
True. Hit him with that ciencia. Hit him with that science.
Same with the tiles. Switch them out and the entire mural will have to be redesigned. More importantly, if we make such a change, both its practical functionality and aesthetic value will take a great hit.
Damn. It's about quality, not quantity.
If all you need is a building with a roof that can keep people dry in the rain, you shouldn't have commissioned me. Many architects would be able to build you one of those while charging far less in commission fees.
True. Tell him. Spit on his face.
Actually, Please tell me, Are you absolutely sure that there's no room for any changes in this draft of the design?
What are you looking for, man?
I think the most important thing for me is to understand what you would actually like to get. If you could tell me more about your vision, I might be able to work with the design some more. You are the client, after all. You should have the final say on how the project turns out.
I want to build something unique.
What?
Something quiet and warm inside. A refuge that can block out the world outside.
You want a library?
I want all who enter this building to be able to temporarily forget everything that's going on outside of the building and just focus on their task at hand.
A library. You want a library, my guy.
That's a bit more information than last time, but
Oh,
it's
no.
still extremely vague. To put it another way, every rich person who wants to build a mansion for themselves would request something like this. We've gone through many proposals, and this draft is already the cheapest one. Cutting costs by substituting building materials will not only detract from the overall effect of the building, it also won't save you much more in the grand scheme of things.
True.
Thank you for giving it so much thought. Please give me some more time to mull over the budget. I'll get back to you once I've figured out a solution. I still have a few business meetings that I must attend, so I'm afraid I'll have to leave for now. You can just leave the proposal as is. I'll get in touch once I've given it some more thought.
This guy. Something's off about him. Something's off about him, chat. Why do I feel like he's hiding something? That's what I said.
I also have a similar feeling.
Should we follow him and see if anything unusual comes up?
Is that really okay?
Nope.
I mean, what he does now is none of our business.
But it is my business.
Does seem really suspicious, though. He dresses like a rich person, but when you talk to him, he hardly sounds the part.
He sounds super frugal, too.
That's actually pretty common. Not all rich people are spendthrifts. Many are just, as if not more, stingy than him. The more mora some people have, the more they love interfering with people's lives. Like constantly reminding you to pay back your debts.
Sorry, all the
hinting
lights
every
just turned
other
on
day
behind him.
It's time for you to pay rent.
You good?
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not even sure this person really wants to work on this project with me. Putting his vague requests aside, he's still finding excuses to procrastinate even when we've decided on a plan. Who knows how long construction will take if he keeps delaying things like this? We should find him again and get some clearer answers. The sooner we can break ground on this,
Even though we
the
just
better.
talked to him? Okay. Hey, I know we just talked 5 minutes ago, but what do you mean by warm place, huh? Where the hell are we? Has this always been a part of Sumeru? Oh, you. I think we found our warm and comfy place, chat.
Where did he go? I could have sworn he went this way. Let's keep looking.
You searched for the area with Kabe, but find no trace of Badawi.
Oh, hey, look! Isn't that Badawi? It sure looks like him, but he's dressed completely different now. What is he up to?
Didn't I tell you before? I'm not looking for more workers. Plus, aren't you a bit old for physical labor? If something happens to you, I won't be able to pay
He's
for it.
poor, chat!
Oh, you won't have to worry about that. I grew up as an eremite mercenary and worked in the desert my entire life. My body's still in great shape.
I mean, I was gonna point that out. He might be old, but damn, you guys seen those abs? He's got more muscle than Ito. That's crazy.
I don't have many talents, but I still have my muscle. If you need someone to unload goods or drive away sumpter beasts, I'm your man.
You used to be an eremite mercenary?
I know there are a lot of bad apples in our ranks, but most are just trying to make a living. We're not that greedy by nature, and we'll do our best when given a job.
I don't think he's a scammer. I think he's just poor and needs work.
I'm sorry, but I still can't take you in. I don't have any open positions right now, and don't have the mora for anything more. How about this? why don't you try your luck somewhere else?
Okay.
He used to be a member of the Eremites? Huh. From the way he was dressed, I would have thought he was a merchant from the rainforest. Let's ask him about it.
Hey, yo, why the fuck you lying? Is that Himiko's voice? You know? Alright. We gotta play this right. Oh.
Judgment is upon
Badawi?
guilty.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Again.
Oh, shit. Hey.
Huh? Why are you guys here?
Why are you dressed like that?
That's what we wanted to ask you. Who are you? Why did you dress up like a merchant to talk to me about our project?
Oh, you see, I was lying about being a mercenary and not the merchant. The merchant is what I'm really like. The mercenary is the lie.
There's no need for us to continue this project if you still want to keep hiding things from us. I don't work with individuals I can't trust.
Believe me, I didn't have any bad intentions. It's just...
It's just...
All right, there's no point hiding anything anymore. The building I'm trying to commission you for is not really a personal residence for me.
I called
Rather
it!
a library for children living in the desert.
Chat. I literally said a library. I literally said a library. I said a library.
A library? Funded entirely by yourself. Shouldn't this be the responsibility of the academia?
Call me Elio.
I've heard that the academia will be looking to prioritize the desert with the allocation of educational resources and materials. It sent over a large shipment of regular goods just last month.
Yes, but the academia is racist and they hate the desert dwellers.
You're right. And I was aware of these happenings as well. I just figured what I want to do is a separate effort from what's already being done by the academia.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
The desert is too vast. Even if the academia spends a lot of effort trying to disseminate knowledge in those parts, it
Akinator,
might still
shut
take
up.
decades, if not centuries, to reduce the educational gap that already exists between the two regions. And what's more, I don't know if the academia would ever reverse its stance in the future.
He's spitting.
All I know is that as a desert dweller, we should not wait passively for good things to happen to us. If we only did that, we'd never be able to stand up and hold our heads high.
Fair enough. Also, but why did you lie? You could have just said a
I
library.
don't have much longer left on this world, so I just want to use whatever time I have to contribute something to my homeland.
Why didn't you just tell us that from the
I
start?
didn't want you to know that I came from the desert. I've lived in the desert my entire life, and there wasn't anyone here that I could trust. I figured I needed as much safety as I could get.
I suppose.
Point that you even disguised your identity? That's certainly taking playing it safe to the next level. Hold on. Don't tell me you've also been scammed before.
When I first came to Sumeru City, I brought a lot of Mora, hoping to find
Oh,
an
no.
architect that I could work with.
It turns out it was just some piece of shit named Malhatham.
Someone agreed to take on the project, and even took a sum of Mora from me, but then disappeared without a trace. After that, I heard that there are a lot of untrustworthy people in this business. Some would run as soon as they've been paid, while others would deliberately use expensive materials and take a cut of the construction funding.
Ah.
I spent a while collecting information in the city, and eventually learned that you're the most famous architect in all of Sumeru. I figured that you wouldn't need to make Mora by scamming people, so I decided to reach out to you. By
True.
the way, how did you know I was scammed? I don't think I've ever mentioned that to anybody.
I know a thing or two about being scammed.
Just a hunch. A while ago, I accepted an offer to work on a project in the desert, and was also scammed out of a large sum of Mora.
Yo, fuck Dory. I actually don't even think it's in regards to Dory, but still.
I ran into someone who was living in a pretty run-down house. I noticed a load-bearing wall on the verge of collapse, and suggested that I build a new house for him. He said that he had no way to pay for it, so I loaned him some of my own Mora, and told him to get some stone and timber from the local vendors. Soon after that,
Ah.
I found out that he had gone gambling with all the money and lost everything, down to the last coin.
Damn, Kave can't catch a fucking break.
And after that, he even borrowed Mora from me twice more, using a different excuse each time. I didn't even suspect him of any wrongdoing until he hired a group of mercenaries and tried to ambush me in his own house.
Kave!
According to him, I looked like an easy target because I was an academia scholar who didn't have any family or friends in the desert. What kind of person would just look at someone else and think, this guy looks like an easy target?
All right, Kave, that one's on you, buddy. I love you, but you're a fucking idiot.
Those kinds of things do happen every once in a while, yes. Folks like him are the exact reason why us desert dwellers' reputation have gone down the drain. I must apologize to you on their behalf.
I swear to God, but Badawi, if you scam us, I will stab you.
It's all right. You were also scammed by someone from Kasharwar, after all. I should apologize to you on their behalf.
Quote from Man Scam 3 to I know.
Ultimately, neither of our
It's
experiences
crazy,
had
Ben.
anything to do with
I can't
the
believe
desert
you
or
got
the
scammed 3
rainforest.
times, homie.
People who are new
Well,
to an area
3
are
times by
always
the same
easy
person.
targets for criminals.
You probably, Kave's probably been scammed more than the 3 times. Bad people are everywhere.
Yeah, you'll find both good and bad people everywhere. I can't understand the logic of those who like to take advantage of others, but I have to accept their existence as a fact of life.
Hey, yo, Ben, can I hold $1?
Anyway, I digress. Let's return to the topic at hand. Did you keep rejecting my designs because you thought I was deliberately using expensive materials to take a cut as a middleman?
That's what I was afraid of initially, yes. I eventually understood that you weren't out to cheat me. But unfortunately, I still don't have nearly enough Mora to pay for the design you proposed.
Well, you could have said so.
I've done the math and know that we should be able to make it if we cut some corners. However, after our conversations, I can see that you're passionate about your design, and I'm quite fond of the proposal as well.
Yeah.
So, I decided to try and see if I can afford your proposal as is. I've been looking for work every day, and in another month, I should be able to cobble together enough Mora to meet the budget.
By cobble together, you mean you're going to spend your entire life savings on this project? But then, what will you do if something unexpected comes up, and you find yourself stuck with no emergency
Fuck it!
fund?
I'm building my library.
To be honest, I haven't really thought about that. I mean, when you've lived to be my age and something happens, you can't really call it unexpected anymore.
Oh no, it's Kave as an adult. Sorry, it's Kave as an old man.
All I want is to build this library before I leave this world, so that the children of the future would have some books to read.
You seem really
Our
passionate.
desert dwellers
Hey, thank you for
would
the
be able
gifted
to learn
sub.
their letters and pick up some practical knowledge. A while ago, I heard that the academia had decided to recruit a number of exceptional children from the desert. Of course,
Oh, I
this
remember
is
that.
welcomed news. But as someone who's spent their entire life in the desert, I still have a few concerns. I know the desert life and can predict what the problems will be. Many children from the desert have had neither the interest nor the proper environment to learn. So even if the academia would take them in, once they enter the halls, they might find themselves surrounded by other children.
By
who
other
look and act
children?
very differently from them. And as a result, they might become socially isolated.
Yes, I can imagine that. My father passed away
Old
at
man
an
uses
early
tonal.
age.
Facts.
Even though I had a good number of friends during my
Hey, thank you
years
for the
at
raid.
academia, for some time, I still sensed many critical looks in my direction.
It's because you're blonde.
I'm sure a child coming all the way from the desert will have an even harder time.
They were just like, damn, he's so pretty. I'm jealous.
But let's bring this back to the building itself. I think you said that you want this building to be quiet and warm, with its doors serving as a solid barrier to block out the sound and fury outside, and allow one to focus on the book in their hands. Building it
Well,
according to
the
current
task
plan will be
in their
quite
hand, not the book.
costly. Even if I don't charge you any commission fees, I don't think we'd be able to keep it under your budget.
All right. All right. All right.
I'm sorry. Did I read that right? Jojo, did you mean to send $900? Or did you mean 90? I just want to make sure that's what you meant. Or 9? Thank you for the donation. I hope you meant to do that. Thanks for signing my Sino sticky notepad at that one event. I'm gonna miss Sumeru, but I guess this French are cool. Well, Jojo, I appreciate the donation. If you end up getting a refund, I understand. Thank you. If you don't, we will gladly use it for the Fontaine people. Because that is insane.
Any ideas on what we can do?
Can we try a slightly different style? Would any other merchants be willing to sponsor the project?
Sponsor the project? You mean convince wealthy merchants to join our cause? And
Yeah.
pull their money together to build the library?
Let's hit up all
Does
Hatham.
make sense. A library is a big project, and it's going to be hard to fund it with just a single person's Mora. What do you think? If we can find others to sponsor the project, we could potentially increase the size of the building 2- or 3-fold.
It's all fine with me, but where do you think we'll be able to find these sponsors?
Well, you're right. If I really think about it, I'm not too familiar with many big-name merchants.
No!
Her? Hard pass. With her shrewd and greedy personality, she would never put Mora into something like this.
I'm with Kave. Maybe she could connect with some of her contacts.
Now there's an idea. She probably won't say no
Strawberry,
if all
think
she'll
of the
need
5
to
months.
do is to make some introductions instead of spending Mora. Let's go and pay her a visit.
I hate this. I hate this. I did not mean to. Well, I guess we're going to see Dori, the person that made Kave poor. The reason why Kave needs a roommate. I'm so sorry. But I guess this is the route we've chosen.
The wind rises.
The worst route. This was all an elaborate plan from Dori to get more money out of Kave. What a bitch. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, this is what we do, chat.
I'll uproot you!
Now just imagine that killed her.
Oh, now here are some unexpected guests. What brings you to the Palace of Alcazar's Ray?
Oh, you know, the guy that built it.
When I saw Kave, I almost thought it must be that time of month again.
Huh?
Sadly for me, I must wait a few more days before I can collect my shiny Mora.
You owe him money. You owe him money, you fucking bitch.
Hey, can't you think of something else for a change? You are literally living in an objet d'art, and yet your mind is still fixated on nothing but Mora? What is the point of wealth, anyway? Is your happiness entirely dependent on your hoard of cold, emotionless Mora?
It's for my sister.
Shut up!
That's exactly right. Mora is extremely valuable, you see. If you don't keep your mind on it, your Mora may just find its way to somebody else's pockets.
No, he owes her. Bro, Kave literally built this shit for her. For free. He don't owe her shit.
If you ask me, this place is still way too empty. Just give me some time and I'll fill it to the brim with lots and lots of Mora.
I don't like Dori.
You're hopeless.
Let's get back to why we're here.
Oh, so you have an actual reason to visit me?
We would like to ask for help in introducing us to some merchants.
Merchants? Why? Is there some kind of business opportunity?
Yeah. One that doesn't make you money.
Oh, I see. So you're just looking for someone to help you foot the bill.
I don't know why you're getting a... She triggers me, chat. She triggers me. She triggers me. I just want to punch her in the fucking face.
I knew you wouldn't be interested in something like this. Still, you wouldn't refuse just making some introductions for us, would you?
Sure, I can connect you with some folks, but with every service...
Someone comments say that they like Dory and we are in the wrong. What do you mean? Please explain to me. Please, educate me. Educate me, please. Oh, this was months ago? Oh, okay, you meant like on YouTube.
A fee? You mean just
I like
for
Dory, you main her?
introductions?
If you like... Oh, she's charging us for an introduction?
Of course! Making introductions means using my connections and putting my reputation on the line. Why wouldn't I charge a fee for something so important?
Man, what's next? You're gonna charge for fucking collabs? Ah, topical? I hate Dory.
Since we've known each other for so long, though, I'll give you a huge returning customer discount. How about 500,000 Mora?
What time is it? Anyway, that's the stream. I can't stand Dory. I'm not doing it. Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by. I'm not kidding. I fucking hate her. I can't. That's the stream. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by. Ben, I love you.